Good day, my dear fellow babies. We're back at it again. Yo, 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 it's your boy Flylighter. I can't even pretend to take that seriously. Okay, so you may have noticed, you probably did, that the aspect ratio is all screwed up in the last video. Obviously, this is DOSBox being finicky. I had to go through much pain in order to get it fixed. I don't know what kind of miracle it took to get the aspect ratio correct in the first video. In the startup batch file, I had to implement a pause where it gives me press any key to continue, and then I have to press my record key to continue it to get the aspect ratio correct. So, hell of a hoop to jump through. In future, if the aspect ratio is all screwed up, that's what happened. Blame DOSBox as always. Let me tell you, that's why I'm looking forward to Daggerfallen Unity, which is, as of the time of this recording, very nearly feature complete. Maybe I'll continue my playthrough in Daggerfallen Unity. Anyway, maybe I'll start a new playthrough in Daggerfallen Unity. Let's be real. So, let's make some spells, shall we? We've got a whole list of spells we gotta make. Some are more important than others. First off, we need a way to get around quickly. So, there we are. Teleport. I don't know that I care so much about the icons this way around, so we won't go crazy with the... It needs a name. We won't go crazy with the icon choices, because a lot of the time you don't even get to see the icon. For self-buffs you will, though. Alright. I'll tell you what. The cost for making a teleport spell, the price is right, baby, because we're working on a budget, and teleport is free. Don't ask why. Okay. We need a couple of training spells, because we want our schools of magic to be trained. So, let's cover destruction, damage health. No, that's not the one we want. This, because we want the spell cost to be as low as possible. Yeah, we're just going to be canceling the spell cast and getting the magic back, but we still want it to be as low as possible, because the lower the magic cost, I think the lower the spell cost. So let's do that. Let's make sure we're keeping it as... It costs 68 gold as of right this second. If I turn it up... Yeah, it costs way less to purchase. So we're going to keep things on the cheap. Alright, let's talk free action. And, oh yeah, Training 1, the aptly named. And purchase. Excellent, excellent. So far, so good. Now, we're going to do something a little different. Since we are making full use of spell absorption this time around, I have a proprietary homemade spell that, as far as I know, nobody else has taken this approach. But this way, I can build all 3 of the other magic schools into one more spell. We are doing an area effect at range spell, and it is going to consist of, let's see here, one is Soul Trap. This is tricky, but oh god, look at the fucking cost of that spell, Jesus. It's already costing a lot. Well, we knew what we were getting into. because in our last playthrough we had to use 3 training spells, and one of them we just had to cast on ourselves. This is us getting around that limitation. And believe it or not, water breathing and water walking are not only 2 different spell schools, they cover the last 2 that we need. I can't remember if one's illusion, one's alteration, or the other way around, or one's thaumaturgy. Honestly, off the top of my head, I don't know. But the trick with this spell is, it is an area effect at range spell. So instead of casting it and canceling it, we cast it against the wall or the floor right near us. And then, by definition, when we use the amount of magic needed to cast the spell, we have that much magic free in our pool, so that when the spell hits us, we can absorb it back and get our magic right back. And that way, we can effectively spell train all 6 schools of magic with 2 spells and no magic spent. Which is great, because it means we can train before going into combat without going into combat magicless. Alright, so let's make ourselves a cheapo open door spell. In case you have forgotten, doors in towns, if they're locked, open door, no matter how low the chance of success is, it automatically succeeds. So, nope, VIP. So, we're just doing this in case we get some sort of quest in a town that ends up being behind a locked door. Instead of having to sleep until morning and waste some time that way, now we can get right in. Alright, 2,600 gold. We're still in fairly good shape. We've got more spells that we need to create, but we can do it. Heal health. So here's a trick. Getting that from 1 to 2 didn't increase the cost, didn't increase the gold cost either. So we're squeezing a little extra efficacy out of our spells. 7 to 8. I think if I go 8 to 9, I think it costs more to do that little extra. Oh, nope. No. So we can always get that extra 1, but I think 7 to 8 is going to do it. We want to keep it relatively painless on the pocketbook. Plus, as we level up, that's just going to get stronger and stronger. We can always revisit it down the line if it isn't strong enough of a spell. And as you can see, we are faithfully recreating spell names here. Now, I remember how I had Snowball. I'm gonna make Snowball, which is a targeted range ice spell, but we're gonna save that for last because we do have archery. So let's think about underwater, actual water walking and water breathing spells, right? Actually, I think that's pretty good because it doesn't cost that much magic. As we level up, that's going to be a fair amount of duration. So, there we go. We've created our guilds, our girls. And this, cool. Water breathing. Now, let's create our fins. Cool. Alright, there we are. Fins. We did have one more that we created down the line. levitate. We are creating wings. Now this is a painful spell, and we're only going to use it very briefly to get up to hard-to-reach places if necessary, so... Alright. I think that'll do. That's pretty expensive as it is. Since this will grant a buff, we'll choose a little cloudy icon. Why not? Wings! You know, here's something that I didn't have last time. We sure healed our health, but let's have something to heal our fatigue as well. Because all our running and jumping, that can really take a toll on our fatigue. And if we find ourselves in combat, unable to rest, we could find ourselves in a pinch, potentially. Because if there's enemies nearby, and that fatigue just keeps ticking down. So let's avoid that situation altogether with some hearty refreshments. Oh yeah, give it that Powerade look. Yeah. All right, it's got electrolytes. I still got a good amount of... That's what I like to see. I was worried last time we played that elven bow was going to take a chunk out of our pocketbook and we weren't going to be able to finish creating our spell book. But I think we're there. Okay, oh, I can't choose the element yet. Damage, health. And I have this written down that I think it was 1 + 8 per level last time, so we're going 1 to 2 + 8 to 9 per level. Squeeze that little extra out. Ice at range. There's our snowball. Maybe we'll go we'll go the lighter one. I like the lighter one. Okay, cool. That's our snowball. Here we go. And we got a little money left over to buy the actual open door spell. And maybe Daddy will get a new pair of gloves. I'll be damned. Buy spells. Open. 564. Oh, he's upcharging. 605. Maybe Daddy won't get a new pair of gloves. Did I buy it? I sure did. Oh, that's expensive. That's more than half my magic pool and an excellent inspiration to, or rather an excellent incentive to finish getting my intelligence up to 100. What time is it? 21:12. Let's see if any stores are open. Run for it. They're going to close soon. Am I going the right? I better make sure I'm running the right way. To the west. Okay. Here's the other armor smith. He had the gloves. He had... Oh! I should break the fuck in, homie. You deny service to me? Okay, we're running low on all our bars. That's no bueno. However, we can grab a quest. What do you know? I have the open spell. And that's going to be right in town. Gwenara Hawkham. As soon as we can ask around, we will do so. Let's go to the nearest tavern. Is there a tavern? Is that a tavern? Might be a tavern. Nope. There's a tavern. Let's get our sleep on. Because let me tell you, we have some skills to skill up. Hey, Buster. Let's get a room. 4 gold pieces. That's a deal. Let's do it. Okay, so look at our training spells. Our training spells, one of them requires 77 magic, and I have 40 right now. Let's get these up there, because we're going to use them fairly often. Get them near the top of the listing. A bit tedious, but we're doing it. Okay, go, go, go. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep for like an hour or 2, and just get enough magic to train. And from there, we'll train and then sleep for 6 more. Let's see where that gets us. That's the game plan. Okay. Let's rest for an hour. Okay, good. That didn't level us up. That's nice. 70. Let's get one more hour. Get a few more winks. Okay, so let's test this. I am gonna save again because if I mess this up, then I'm out of luck. So I can't remember if it's the floor or the wall. That worked. Oh yeah. That should be plenty. Now, let's train with our other spell, which is as simple as canceling and recasting. Okay. Yeah, one of those magic schools in that second training spell, if you cancel the cast, you can't train it up. So that's what we're doing, our spell absorption. We're making full use of that. Not only is it helpful to circumvent critical weaknesses in our character, but we can train easier. Good deal. Let's double check, make sure I did that right. I should get all 6 schools of magic leveled up here. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, there's a chance that I just didn't train it enough. So let's reload. We're gonna troubleshoot together, you and I. I'm sort of curious now. Training 2. Spell was absorbed. Okay. We have trained that. Now we're going to train this one more than we did last time. We're really overloading it this time because we want to make sure that I messed up and not that I just didn't train enough. Okay. Let's try that again with the extra training built on top. The 5 out of 6? 5 out of 6 ain't bad. I'm curious though why I got 4 out of 6 one time, 5 out of 6 the other time. You know what though? I didn't check which it was. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'll review it in post. We'll figure it out another time. What time is it? About 6 o'clock. I think that's when it turns to daytime and people start walking around outside. So we're going to spend our time by training just a touch more. And it's not going to cost us any magic, right? Because we're going to keep it all. And after we do this training, it should be about 6 o'clock and we can go outside and ask about the location of our dear friend who needs a chest opened. If memory serves, she's going to be in a pawn shop somewhere. Or maybe a general store. Okay. Alright. Spam the heck out of the train. Spam the heck out of that train. That'll do for now. Alright. Alright, it should be... Yep, it's past 6. Yeah, we got people outside. That's what I'm talking about. We could ask the people in the tavern where the lady is, and they might be able to give us a cardinal direction and the name of the shop she's in, but they wouldn't be able to mark it on my map. For whatever reason, they won't mark it on your map unless you're outside. There it is. Put it on my map. Lord Mordeweir's Antiquities! There she is, to the south, just directly south of us. Now she's directly south of us. That means we gotta be the bat. Oh fuck! I just crouch jumped, and that doesn't work in Daggerfall. Why am I crouch jumping? This is what I'm talking about right here. I am the knight. This is either the bank or the pawn shop. I don't know which. Or it's just a fancy house. That's the bank. The pawn shop is nearby. Let's look at the map. Okay, yeah, it's right here, to the east. Good deal, good deal. Alright, how are we looking? We open yet? No. Doesn't matter. 5 magic, and I dictate that you're open. You are now open. If I so chose, I could just lift all of this right now. Oh, look at all that money, just free for the taking. Wouldn't count as stealing, but it's just too easy to do. It's just not fair, so I'm not going to do it. I used to do it as a kid. There was a bug where your horse and cart, it has a maximum encumbrance, but it wouldn't actually check the maximum. You could load it endlessly. I would go into the weapon shop, take everything on every shelf, exit the shop, throw everything in my wagon, and rinse and repeat like a dozen times. Yep, it's confetti. Not my problem. Motherfuck. Alright, we've done our first quest. Out of what I want to say 16, that's much more than we need to summon Daedra. We might only need a dozen for Daedra summoning, but if we get to 16, you know how our wormhole spell gets us back instantaneously. It gets us back to where we put the anchor at. Well, if you get rank 8 in the Mages Guild, you get access to their teleporting dude who can take you any place you want on the map instantaneously. And then I can move around the world in no time flat. There and back again, a hobbit's tale, gone in 60 seconds. Oh, God. But first, we gotta find the fucking Mages Guild, because I am challenged. I can't believe you're open. Actually, it's not open. They're open from 1100 to 2300. It's just open so that this guy can await me completing the quest. Talk. Trick bucks. No reward whatsoever. Just good old public service for public service sake. Let's get another quest. Oh, see, here's the problem. That's great. That's local. That's here in town. But it starts at midnight, which is so far away from right now because it's like 6:30 in the morning. So I'm going to reject it, and we're just going to sift through these quests for a quicker one. We will do a dungeon crawl such as this soon. We just want to get a couple of quests under our belt first. I am, but I don't remember what that is. Here, let's save, because we want to take a look at what some of these quests are. That one I know is a dungeon crawl, but if he asks me if I'm the apprentice again, yeah, Kravis import that I would like you to handle. This is Gargamel, Baldham Grayman. He's always Baldham Grayman, and he's in some dude's attic somewhere in another town, and you go up there and he goes, join the dark side, and you go, fuck you, Gargamel, and you just stab him to death. But it requires travel. As much as I like beating Gargamel's ass, we are on a time schedule for now. Uh-oh. So much for the time schedule. Yep, we're going to have to wait 5 hours, whatever we do now. We've been trolled by min-maxing with the save load system. I should murder in response. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. Let's go to that good old cheap armor. Let's find out when he opens. To the east. We're nearby. I pretty much got there myself. In contrast to my poor direction. Info mode. Open from 9 to 19. Let's loiter for 3 hours. Alright, Buster, let's see what we got. We got chain gauntlets. We can't wear those, can we? Forbidden armor type, as you can see. Yeah, no, clear. Put that back. Put that away. No gloves. Oh, we got leather. Worst case scenario. Poor man's answer. We might not even bother if leather's all we're going to be able to get our hands on. If leather's all we're going to be able to get on our hands. That's what I meant, right? Right? You get it, viewer. Let's check these other shops. They might be out of my price range. Does he still have those steel gauntlets? Yes, he does. Got enough arrows for now. He's got iron, too. Alright, let's check the price of those steel mitts. I can just barely afford it. Oh, I bartered down to that, did I? Good, great, wonderful. Thank you so much. We've still got a room at the inn. Let's get some of this fatigue and this magic back. We've been running and jumping around all day long since the break of dawn. This is not the tavern that I have a room in. If I tried to sleep just now, it would have been bad news bears. They would have been irritated with me. Southeast. Let's go southeast. Rest for 3 more hours, get our skills up. We're going to take a close look at those magic schools again. See if we can discern which one was missing, if any, or if I'm just getting sort of screwed out of some... Oh! I still have 11 hours on that room. Okay. Save, once again. Rocky montage. 3 more hours of rest. We might level up now. Running, destruction, restoration. They were all there! They were all there! I'm gonna load one more time just to get a better look. All 6 were there, right? I'm not going crazy? Because there's some running and jumping on top of it, so that threw me off. But we're going to check again. All 6! Our spells work. We just didn't train hard enough. We had to turn the gravity up on the gravity chamber, which we are going to do right now before heading right back to the Mages Guild and gathering another quest. Okay, let's do it. One more for good luck. Alright, let's call it. My frame rate slows down in that tavern for some reason. And we are wearing our new gloves. Now we have a piece of armor in every slot. Still looking a little humble, but we'll get there, folks. We really will. Right next to the Mages Guild, but I just started wandering off. Autopilot, as usual. Let's put that away. Don't want to accidentally, like, dump on the mouse button and kill a civilian. Okay, everybody. Now, you are going to give us a quest for realsies. That's a dungeon crawl. Another open spell. That's what I like to hear. Smith. Alright. We will do a dungeon crawl. Soon. Very soon. I'd like to get this and maybe one more quest under my belt. Yeah, I think that's the deal. Alright, where's she at? You don't know? Alright. That's alright. Don't feel bad. How about Smith? I'm going that way east. Lord Uthware. Antiquities. There's more than one pawn shop in this town. East by northeast. Got it. I'm sure I'll totally nail it on the first run. There's no way I'll be way off or pass it entirely. Won't happen. Will not happen. Actually, it might not happen. Is this it? Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you believe, you can do anything. Okay. Imp! Fucking where? Eat it. Eat it. Actually, give me some of my magic back. You're not going to cast, are you? You're just going to swing? See, he's right up on me. Alright. Back off. Ooh, ooh. Got him. Now I can retrieve the arrows I hit him with. Nice. Did he have a Daedra's heart? Gosh almighty. Can't wait to find a place that will purchase the ingredients from us. Well, I would say there's no pay for this quest, except there was. It was Daedra's heart. So down the line, we're going to be looking good. That's not the way to go. All right. There's the Mages Guild. See it off in the district. The beautiful, off in the district, beautiful mossy stone walls. I love that texture. Unique to the Mages Guild. Good, good. Okay, we ran out of... Alright. Alright, let's do one more town quest. One more town quest. That's Baldham Grayman. We know that. We learned. Baldham Grayman. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. We're going to do that. We're going to have to rest a bit. And with it being 1300, if I rest 6 hours so that I can scale up, I'll get back in time to turn in the open door quest and pick up a dungeon crawl. Lord Mortiware's, I think that's the one on the south end of town. We don't need them to mark it on our map, do we? Running and jumping, running and jumping, jumping and running and jumping. Running and jumping. Maybe a little archery when we sleep too. And a little English for dessert. We have a couple more things we would like to purchase also. Is this it? That's it! My God! It's like I know what I'm doing. Also, I forgot to fucking rest, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be back in a minute. We're flaunting it by having rooms in 2 ends at once, but I don't feel like walking all the way back. 5 gold, fine. You can haggle me down. Okay. Rocky montage. Let's see. We're probably going to level up here soon. I'd be surprised if we didn't hit 4. There it is. Called that shit like Babe Ruth. Okay. We're going to min-max, and also I'm going to make sure all 6 of my magic skills increased. So, time to speed up the recording a bit. There it is. 6 points. That's what we like to see. And also, you'll be happy to know, getting all 6 schools of magic. So our training spells definitely work. We just gotta believe. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the agility to the 60 break point as soon as possible. And now that we got our endurance up there to 80, that should be +3 hit point modifier per level. I think we'll top off our intelligence next. Which reminds me, agility. Yep, ability to hit a target, avoid getting hit. The ease of increasing agility-related skills, which I think might be archery. Agility, yeah. Good. Good. Oh, so willpower helps us increase our willpower-related skills. And since that's average, that's why our spell training is taking longer than I thought it would. Willpower biting us in the ass. Yep, we got this up to +2 modifier into hand-to-hand and weapon damage, so we learned that together. I do think that includes bows. Very neat. All right. So, without further ado, I'll train once again and we'll be off to do our duty. Good enough. And one more for good luck. And a little English for dessert. Uh-oh. We didn't overshoot it, did we? No, we're good. 2,300 hours. That's our deadline to get back to the Mage's Guild, turn in this quest, and grab a dungeon crawl. Because that's the fun stuff. Okay, so... No. I can open it. Uh-oh. I did. I opened it. Yo, if I just failed that shit, I'm gonna be a little upset. So did I get a wand just now? I sure did. Let me see, if I exit and re-enter, maybe she'll be okay with it? I fear that I may have failed that quest. But if I did, I think I might just grin and bear it. Let's see what Bedard Houghton has to say. Humble quest giver of the Mages Guild to the southwest of us. Almost hit it. Not too far. Alright, let's go in and see what he says. Please don't be mad at me. Uh-oh. I have an idea. I'm so glad you guys are getting to see me, you folks are getting to see me fumble aimlessly. Because not everything goes according to plan. And this very recording, top to bottom, start to finish, is a case study of that fact. In real time. Let's go in. Let's try and... Oh, you bitch. We're going to try and use the wand. Because she's still there. Let's try and use the wand. Okay, I equipped it. Oh, fuck! No, you stay back. Stay your ass back. Alright. Are there more? Is it just the one? I think it's just the one. Are you now satisfied? That's ours. Oh, God. Are you not entertained? Well. Interesting. If Bedard Houghton does not let me turn in the quest at this point, now that I've used the wand, then we're in a bit of a pickle. And I will have to reload. Which is mildly irritating. But be that the case, we will deal with it. Alright. How are we looking? You anus. About a quest? No? Look, the lady's not going to keep me hostage. Alright, fuck it. We are just going to have to reload. Let the good times roll.